Android is the most popular smartphone operating system in the world, with billions of smartphones running on it around the world. As a result, the smallest changes in it have the potential to affect millions of users. So we always wait for the new version every year to know the changes and new features that will arrive on our phones. Speaking of that, the first developer preview version of Android 12 is expected to be launched by Google very soon, and it will bring many improvements and new features. Today we will review everything you want to know about the upcoming Android 12 system, the release date, improvements and new features that Google will provide, and much more. First, when will Google launch the final version of the Android system 12? Habit. After the launch of two versions of the developer preview of the system, developer preview, we are moving to the public beta versions called Android 12 Beta, with the expectation that we will see the first version in May or June 2021, and these versions will be fairly stable, and they will give us a clear idea of what the final version of Android 12 will look like. After launching more than one beta version of the system, we expect Google to release the final stable version of Android 12 in late August or early September 2021. As is the case every year, Google Pixel phones will be the first phones to get stable versions from Android 12. Second, the most important new features in Android 12. We can expect some good things in the next release, and given that the first update has not yet been published, all of the following information about the new features is based on leaks, expectations, and other reports that we have gathered about the system. 1. Update the user interface. XDA developers published a series of leaked images that say they are taken from the initial draft of the documents that Google distributes to Android partners. This leak made it clear that in Android 12 we will see a major update in the user interface, where we see a new user interface for the notification panel, with the transparency on the panel replaced with a light background. Notification icons also now have sharper rounded corners, and the number of quick settings boxes in the partially expanded case has decreased from 6 to 4, making room for larger icons. 2. Some improvements in widgets. When Apple added widgets in iOS 14, we argued that in some respects, they are better than what Android has offered in years. Therefore, it is expected that we will see major changes in the home screen tools in Android 12, but we do not know whether Google is planning a complete overhaul of the tools, or at least planning to make some changes. 3. New conversation tools. All you need to know about the upcoming Android OS 12. We also see in the leaked images of the new user interface, a tool for conversations, new conversations widget in Android 12, which may highlight recent messages, missed calls, or activity statuses. The widget being shown is small and appears to be large enough to hold one message, call, or case at a time with its small size. 4. Privacy indicators. The following screenshots show what looks like privacy indicators. Users can receive a warning as an indicator in the status bar when the app is using the camera or microphone. Clicking these status bar icons might show a pop-up at the top of the screen telling you exactly which apps are using the camera or microphone. 5. Improve privacy settings. Android's privacy settings could also see a revamp in Android 12. The new privacy settings may contain keys to completely disable the camera and mute the microphone, as well as toggle access to the location. You can actually disable all sensors in your device using the Sensors Off setting in the Quick Settings panel, but this setting can only be displayed once you enable developer options. The system, Android 12, may make turning off the sensors more accessible to the user by putting it in the privacy settings. 6. Anti-tracking features. Google has indicated its intention to build a less stringent version of the app tracking transparency feature provided by Apple. Although this feature has not been disclosed in a leak yet, Google is looking to strike a balance between privacy and advertising. Hence, Google's version of the feature is likely to be less stringent and may not require developers to obtain permission from users to track their data. The approach Google could take to Android might be similar to the approach planned for Chrome, as Google previously announced plans to phase out any third-party access to cookies in Chrome to improve ad targeting within 2 years. Instead, the browser will use an alternative that allows some ad targeting with less specific data collection. 7. Improved split screen feature for multitasking. All you need to know about the upcoming Android OS 12 split screen is a feature that has been present in Android for a few years, but it needs some improvements. Where Samsung has developed the functionality in the user interface of its phones further through the App Pair feature, which specifies that you can launch 2 applications that you want to open simultaneously and then click on the resulting icon to do so very quickly. LG and Microsoft also had similar ideas for dual-screen devices. Samsung's feature works better in traditional smartphones, so it is now rumored that Google is introducing this feature of App Pairs in Android 12. We have reached the end of the video. If you like the video, tap the like button, and if you don't like it, tap the like button as well. Do not be stingy. Thanks to those who liked the video and subscribed to the channel.